Well, good afternoon and welcome to this edition of, well, I guess this is not really edition of the course, sell your own product on Amazon for income and lifestyle. But that's who sponsors this. And so just a quick couple seconds and talk about that because in the course, when we do these hangouts on here like this right here, we're encouraging and we're going to tell you how to do things. And what we're going to talk about today is drop shipping. What is drop shipping and how do you get started? We're going to show that. But on the course, we actually we show too. But on these hangouts, we tell you what to do. On the course, we show you how to do it. You're welcome to go over to privatelabelselling.com and you'll find out all the things that I will put a link in this hangout on it. I suppose I could do it on here, but I probably can't. I will do it on the, if you go over to privatelabelselling.com and you'll see view past hangouts, you go down to this one here, which is called what is drop shipping and how do I start? And there'll be a link underneath it. So we're not trying to leave you out. That's the way it always is. I can't put in YouTube, they won't allow you, I guess is what I say, to put all the links and everything like that. So what I do is we publish these on my site, how to privatelabelselling.com, and if there's a view past hangouts and hangouts for 217, and you go to that one for today, and it'll have all the links of everything I talked to you about. But okay, so that's enough for that. Let's get talking about, we're going to talk about drop shipping today. A lot of people are asking about drop shipping because drop shipping has become maybe the most preferred form of online selling. For one thing, because it's got, and we're going to get into those in a minute, a lot of some benefits that other ones don't. You know that drop shipping compared to private label selling, and private label selling is good. Make a ton of money and do that, and then that's what we teach in the course beside the drop shipping. But that being said, today we're going to talk about drop shipping, and I just wrote some notes down here, and sometimes I'm going to read because I get ahead of myself sometimes in my thoughts and don't get everything what I want. So what is drop shipping? What is drop shipping? Is a retail fulfillment method. It's a method of saying, just like you walk into a convenience store, buy a cup of coffee or buy a soda or a beer or whatever you're going to, that's a fulfillment method, and so that's what we're talking about. Drop shipping is a simple e-commerce business model, which allows you to sell products online without stocking them, and that's one of the main points. You don't have to stock anything. And for instance, real simple, you go over to Amazon and you find a neat product or a product, and you say, "Oh boy, I'll bet I could sell that on eBay." And so you just go over and list it on eBay, and you're done. That's it. You don't have to carry any product. You don't have to carry the inventory, because when you sell it, you're going to go over to Amazon, you're going to order it, and you're going to send it to your purchaser. It's pretty much that simple. So what are the benefits of drop shipping? Well, I just told you one. There's actually hardly any income, any money involved. You can go over to Amazon, like I say, or you can go to Walmart or wherever you go, and find something you want to sell, bring it back, sell it on eBay, or vice versa. From eBay, you find something you want, go sell it on Amazon. Go sell it on Amazon. That be never mind. My sense of humor. I'm sorry. Okay, so I want to read some of this stuff here. There's almost no capital investment, I said, because there's no inventory to hold. You don't buy it. When you sell the product, you go to the other store and buy. And when you sell the product, the person pays you for it. Like if you sell it on eBay, the person pays you for it. You got the money, you go over to Amazon, you buy it and have it sent to him, and that's all there is to it. It's not really a complicated method. I mean, there's a lot of ways to make it, and that's what we're going to talk about. There's a lot of ways to make it simpler, but that's pretty uncomplicated, just the way we're saying, because you can split your screen in half, get Amazon on one side and eBay on the other, and go back and forth and order it and all that and send it out, and you've got it made. It's kind of a simple. What can I say? Oh, no capital investment. All right. Free of inventory and supply chain management. Means you don't have to manage your supply chain. You get some of the stuff that we're going to talk about, and they'll tell you if you got an Amazon product listed on eBay with some of these tools that we're going to talk to you about. And I hope you take advantage of these tools, because these tools are really, like one we're going to talk about today is Overlow. There's hardly any cost to it at all. And man, it just makes life simple. You can go over to AliExpress, Overlow, and with Overlow, find the things you want, capture the thing, take it over to a Shopify or whatever store you're in. I would definitely recommend Shopify. It's so much simpler than all the rest of them. And then use your Overload tool, list it on there, change the title and all that. Well, we're not going to get into tell you how to use it today. We're going to talk about it. But drop shippers don't have to manage warehouses. You don't have to manage. When I was doing, I think I told you sometime that when I first got into private labeling and that I wanted to check everything out. I wanted to make sure everything was right. And so I had the product brought to my house. My wife about killed me, probably one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in my life, because it filled up the garage and I had to take everything out and check it and all that. That could have been done by my supplier in China, which is what we teach now. That's why it's important to have these courses like we do and everything, is to save you time, because I don't want you to have to go through all the nonsense I did, and getting a customs agent, getting all this and all that, and figuring it all out myself, because back when we started doing it, there just wasn't anybody out there teaching you how to do it. And which was kind of sad, but there wasn't. And that's one of the reasons we put the course. We teach you, we not only tell you what to do, but we show you how to do it. So that's what makes the difference. So anyway, about drop shipping here, low risk. You can't get you much more low risk than what you've got with drop shipping, because you really don't have any. It costs you, everyone's a little bit different, but if you go to eBay or something like that, it costs you 20 cents or something like that to list. I'm not sure exactly what it is, so don't quote me on that. But anyway, you list whatever it is. It's really doesn't cost very much. And when you sell it, you go over and to Amazon, buy it, and ship it to your customer. Low risk. You don't have to acquire any inventory. Like I say, that one time when I got all those products shipped from China, the cutting boards, man, they filled up my garage. I had seven pallets. They were like probably 6 foot high, and contained, I don't know how many. Doesn't make any difference, but there was a lot of cutting boards there. And then I got them all ready, and I sent them into Amazon and all, and wasn't fun, and it was a lot of work. With drop shipping, you don't have to do it. You list that product, and if you use the Overlow app, or some of them, or Price Shack or something, they're going to tell you when your supplier over there it runs out, and they'll stop the listing. It's just that simple. It's kind of what I say is a no-brainer. There's going to be a link right down below here in the first thing right there, where you put your title and all that, and there'll be a link to Overlow in there, and all that. So take advantage of it. Oh, and when you're down there, I'd appreciate some love, and that's love comes in the form of a subscribe. It's right down there in the first box too. Just subscribe to my channel, and you'll get a listing every time I decide I wanted to do one of these hangouts. You'll get a listing. Like right now, I've got 3 viewers on here, and the only reason they know about it, because I didn't put out about this, is because I'll bet they've got a little thing down the corner saying that Terry's on right now, and so they're overlooking. So hi guys, or whoever's there, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming out. I've pretty much gone through the benefits if you followed me. So how do you start a new business, and how do I start? And that's what we want to talk about now. So it's really, really simple. Just go over to the link we're going to put down there, and it's to Shopify. You need a store first. So start it for. It's got a 14-day free trial for Shopify. It's kind of a no-brainer. I'm going to tell you, compared to Woo and some of the other ones like that, it, it's simple. Just get into Shopify, get your name store, get your name going, so you got some products. And then how are you going to get products? Well, you're going to go over to Overload, which has also got a 14-day free trial period, and you get in there and take the tool and go over to AliExpress, pick out your stores, pick out your niches first, pick out your products you want to put on the store, and publish the site. And it's pretty much a no-brainer. We're going to put all these links down there. Just don't forget it. You hit the subscribe button, and you hit the Overload link, and you hit the Shopify thing, or but it'll take you there, and we'll get you going. And follow these videos along, and we'll show you how to get the store going, or join the course and we'll show you how to do it. It's just that simple. Let me see, what is the Kickstarter? And so once you get your store, and you get your store set up, you install the Overload app into the Shopify store, and it'll take you over to AliExpress. You pick out, like I say, you pick out your categories or your niches, whatever you want to call it, and put them in there, and then take them over to Shopify, put them in the store, and people start buying. It won't happen within an hour, probably. If it is, more power to it. Anything can happen. But and you're going to slowly but slowly, you're going to start to get sales. And this is not the fastest way to get sales. The fastest way is, of course, to list it on eBay, Amazon, or something like that, because of the thing. But the thing about it is, Shopify, once you get it, and you get it in there, and people start recognizing it, and you get recognized, people are going to start coming. And then what happens? You've got money on autopilot, because it's just sitting there, and people come, and you're going to get a ding in your thing saying you sold this, sold that, and get it sent out and sent over there. So Overload, what can I tell you? That's what we're talking about today. And just wanted to tell you that it's worth the time. And like I say, it's kind of a no-brainer. 14-day free trial, and if you don't like it, and if you do, I don't even remember what the cost is. It's not very much. And it'll be one of the greatest tools you've ever used. And can you do it without it? Sure you can. Sure you can. But it's going to be so much harder. It's Overload. It's there to happen. And the guy that owns Overload happened to be a $3 million Shopify store owner who sold a store. Went out and start doing this because he liked that. It's a man that follows challenges. What can I say? He's like me, moves around a little. It keeps going. And so with that being said, I guess I'm going to stop this video. But like I say, one more time, right down there in the corner, there's information about Overload. The Overload course will take you to the Shopify, and get yourself settled. You've got to go those and follow us, and we're going to explain how to do it. But like I say, we've got all kind of videos. You can see them. You're welcome to watch them. We tell you what to do. In the course, we show you how to do it. So with that being said, you have a good, this is Sunday, by the way, have a good Sunday afternoon. Spend some time with your family. And just enjoy the day and enjoy the time. So with that being said, we will stop, and we shall see you the next